the trip. So I woke up in the morning and I was not feeling it. 7 o'clock in the morning. I was not having a good time. I almost told Scotty, I'm staying, I'm not going. We got there, it's still dark out, and I was not excited to go fishing. It was raining. I hate the rain. I was miserable. And then we started to throw the rods around, and I was like, all right, this isn't going to be too bad. Hopefully we'll catch a couple fish today. I was thinking if we leave catching 1 or 2, I'll be happy. We had talked to our tour guide, Adam, briefly. And then when it was time to go out with the tour guides, he came up to us and he said, follow me. We followed him. He tied on a little fly and a nymph onto our rod, and he just started letting us cast. He told us exactly where to cast and everything. And within 5 minutes of casting, we had a fish on. 5 minutes later, we had another one. And I was shocked. I was like, wow, we already caught a couple fish, and we're only 5 minutes into this thing. And the whole way that we made it up the river, it almost became expected that we were going to catch fish in each pool. So it was a lot of fun, and the fish kept getting bigger, kept getting cooler, and the rain went away, and it turned out to be like one of the greatest days in the outdoors that I've had. I think without the instructors, we would have caught nothing. They were telling us what colors were going to work, giving us the flies that were going to work, telling us where to cast, what pools were going to be good, what pools were going to be bad, and all in all, he was the reason that we caught so many fish. Catching that fish out of the pool that we were in was pretty surreal because we were catching a couple smaller trout earlier in the day, but that one was the one that fought the hardest for me. And the tour guide was on the other side with Scotty, helping him catch another fish, and so there was no net. And so when the fish was coming in, I didn't know how I was going to grab it, and I got it right up to me, and I was able to grab it with my hand, but I was a little nervous about if I was going to even be able to land the fish or not. And the fight on the line and everything, you can just feel the whole fish fighting in the line as you're pulling it across. So it was one of the most fun fishing experiences I've had. The river was awesome. I didn't expect the river to be as, like, the surrounding trees and everything to be as cool as it was. The water was crystal clear, and the rocks were really cool, and there was a ton of cool, like, trees surrounding the area. And the water was a lot more shallow than I expected, and I didn't think that trout would just be chilling in like less than a foot of water, but they were, and it was pretty crazy. For $40, you're getting way more than you're paying. You're getting an experience and stories that'll last you a lifetime, and knowledge of a new hobby that could really change your life.